Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Gamingsafespace, your go-to spot for all things gaming, where we dive deep into the worlds, stories, and mechanics that make our favorite titles unforgettable. And today, we're talking about a game that's got everyone buzzing, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. This upcoming RPG is shaping up to be something truly special, and if you're wondering what makes it stand out, you're in the right place. We've got 5 key things you need to know about Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 that'll hook you from the start. So, grab your controller, settle in, and let's jump into this dark fantasy adventure. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're ready for more gaming goodness. Let's get started. Number 1. The premise is hauntingly original. Imagine a world where every year, a mysterious figure known as the Paintress wakes up, picks up her brush, and paints a number on a massive monolith floating in the sky. Sounds artistic, right? Well, here's the twist. The moment she paints that number, every single person who's that age turns to dust and fades away. Poof, gone. No exceptions. And she's been doing this for over 70 years, counting down one number at a time. By the time Clair Obscur Expedition 33 begins, she's about to paint 33, meaning everyone who's 33 years old has just 1 year left to live. That's where you come in. You play as a group of 33-year-olds, called Expedition 33, who set out on a desperate all-or-nothing mission to cross a treacherous continent and kill the Paintress before she can erase them from existence. It's a race against time with stakes that feel personal and urgent. The developers at Sandfall Interactive have crafted a story that's equal parts tragic and heroic, and it's got this ticking clock tension that'll keep you on edge. What's the Paintress's deal? Why does she do this? And what happened to the 32 expeditions before you? You'll have to play to find out, but trust me, this setup alone is enough to pull you in. Now, let's talk about where this all takes place, because number 2 is the setting. A dark fantasy twist on Belle Époque, France. Picture this: elegant architecture with spiraling towers, cobblestone streets, and a hauntingly beautiful landscape, all drenched in a shadowy, surreal atmosphere. This isn't your typical medieval fantasy with dragons and knights. Instead, Clair Obscur draws inspiration from late 19th century France, a time known for its art, innovation, and a touch of decadence. But don't expect a history lesson. This world is warped by the Paintress's curse. You've got places like the city of Lumiere, where people live under the constant shadow of that monolith, and eerie locales like the Island of Visages or the Forgotten Battlefield, packed with secrets and remnants of past expeditions. The game's visuals, built in Unreal Engine 5, bring this world to life with stunning detail. Think lush forests glowing with unnatural light, towering structures that feel both grand and ominous, and enemies that look like they crawled out of a nightmare. Early previews have called it a visual feast, and honestly, it's the kind of world you'll want to explore every inch of. It's not just pretty, though. It's a character in itself, layered with history and mystery that ties into the story in ways we can't wait to uncover. Number 3. The combat is a fresh spin on a classic formula. If you're a fan of turn-based RPGs, this one's for you, but it's not your grandpa's battle system. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 takes inspiration from giants like Final Fantasy and Persona, then adds a twist with real-time mechanics that keep you on your toes. Here's how it works. You've got a party of characters, 6 in total, and each turn, you pick your moves from a menu, strategizing based on enemy weaknesses and your team's strengths. But when it's time to act, things get dynamic. You'll need to hit button prompts to dodge attacks, parry strikes, or chain combos with precise timing. Miss a cue? You'll take more damage or dish out less. Nail it? You'll unleash devastating moves that make you feel like a total badass. There's even a free aim system to target enemy weak points, adding a layer of skill to the mix. The developers have said they wanted to make battles immersive and addictive, and from what we've seen in gameplay footage, they're delivering. Imagine the depth of Persona 5's combat, mashed up with the quick reflexes of a Mario RPG. It's a combo that could redefine how we think about turn-based fights. Plus, with unique character builds through gear, stats, and skills, you can tweak your party to match your playstyle. It's strategic, it's fast-paced, and it's going to test your brain and your reflexes. Let's move on to number 4. The characters are a star-studded crew with depth to match. One of the biggest surprises about Clair Obscur is its voice cast. Seriously, this lineup is wild. You've got Charlie Cox, the guy who plays Daredevil, as Gustav, the engineer leading the charge to save his city. Then there's Jennifer English from Baldur's Gate 3 as Mael, his foster sister who's out to carve her own path. Andy Serkis, yes, Gollum himself, plays Renoir, a driven warrior with a tragic edge, and Ben Starr from Final Fantasy XVI voices Verso, a mysterious outsider tracking the group. That's just the start. Every character brings something unique to the table. Lune's a mage obsessed with understanding the Paintress, Shiel's a warrior hiding a dark past, Monaco's a battle-loving scholar from a race untouched by the curse, and Eski's this mythical, lazy powerhouse straight out of Lumiere's legends. These aren't just random party members, they're people with bonds that'll form and break as the story unfolds. The trailers hint at big reveals and emotional gut punches, and with a cast this talented, you know the dialogue's going to hit hard. Sandfall's promising a narrative where you'll feel every step of this doomed expedition, and these characters are the heart of it. Finally, number 5. It's a passion project with big ambitions, and it's priced to reach everyone. Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 is the debut game from Sandfall Interactive, a small French studio of about 30 people. This isn't some massive AAA juggernaut. It's an indie spirit with AAA polish, born from a love of classic RPGs. Creative director Guillaume Broche has said he was starving for new turn-based RPGs, and he figured if he wanted them, others did too. That passion shines through in everything we've seen so far. The game's launching on April 24, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC, and here's the kicker. It's only $49.99 USD. That's $10 less than most big releases. Why? Sandfall wants as many people as possible to experience their world. You're getting a 30-hour main story, plus another 30 hours of side content, secret bosses, hidden quests, the works, all for that price. Oh, and if you're an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, it's free on day one. That's a steal for a game with this level of detail and heart. Previews are already raving about its visuals, combat, and world map exploration, with some calling it a potential masterpiece. Could it stumble? Sure, it's a big swing from a new team, but that's exactly why it's so exciting. So, there you have it. 5 things you need to know about Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. A chilling story about defying death, a hauntingly gorgeous world, combat that blends old and new, a cast that'll stick with you, and a price that's hard to beat. This game's got all the makings of a sleeper hit, and I don't know about you, but I'm counting down the days until April 24th. What do you think? Are you hyped for this dark fantasy epic, or is there something else on your radar? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're expecting from Expedition 33. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for hanging out at Gamingsafespace, where every game feels like home. Until next time, keep exploring, keep fighting, and I'll see you in the next one.